Good morning, good morning. Hang on a second, I have to pop off for a second. Ah, live things. Getting to put things on hold and so they don't distract. Anyway, we are here. Good morning. It's a thing. This is how life works. So, good morning. We are here to listen for a, a message from the universe about going for a big dream. And by going for a big dream, I mean living the life that is the most authentic life to you and doing the things that you want to do, even if weird things like turning your phone off so it doesn't distract during the live happens. Good morning. It's a thing, you know. Anyway, all right. Okay, so I'm a little down, but that's all right. So yeah, so we're here to listen for a message about going for our big dream. And that, taking the time to actually do the things that we want to do and dealing with the people that don't necessarily want us to do that. And how do you go about doing that? How do you go about doing that and still feeling good, right? Because a lot of us do things because of what other people say and feel and how they react. Um, some of us are lucky that we can just do it without like whatever. I don't care what you think. I'm doing what I want, right? But most of us, we're human. We're social creatures. We have a tendency to fall into the social norm of whomever we're around and making that be our life when it's not. When it's not. When our life is somewhere else, what we really want to be doing is somewhere else. But because we're surrounded by a certain type of people, we take on their habits, we take on their thoughts, we take on their way of being so that we can be engaged because we are social creatures. Humans are social. We need people. We need people around. We need that validation. We need that um, encouragement. We need that support. You know, um, and that's okay to need that. That's part of being human. Um, but wouldn't it be really awesome if you got that when you were doing exactly what you wanted to be doing? Wouldn't it be wonderful to have people around you who supported you just for who you were, just for what you wanted to do, just for the interests that you have, and not look at you like, oh my God, there they go, going off about that again. Or please don't get them started on this. They will just please don't. Like, oh, or that's stupid. Why do you want to even be doing that? That's outrageous and that's right? They're puking all over you. And you know, it'd be much nicer to be living a life where you wake up in the morning and going, yeah, I get to go play today. And have the people around you go, are you gonna go play today? Yeah. What are you playing with today? What? That's so cool. Right? That would be so much nicer. And that's what we're looking for. Where do you want to go play today? What do you want to go do? Who are the people you want to have around you that support you in that? So let's do a little meditation. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 excuse me. This is where we're getting our message from. Okay, today's a little off. We are using Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for the message to come through from the universe about going for our big dream today. So, let's go ahead and get in touch with that, with those areas within ourselves, with the energies that surround us, with all of that wonderful stuff. Uh, so take a deep breath, close your eyes, get comfortable in your chair. Maybe a yawn. Ah, and just feel your body. Just feel what's happening in your body. And I'd like you to concentrate on what feels good. What is going on? That just feels wonderful. It's just doing its job. It's just doing its job. And thank it. Thank you for just doing your job. Appreciate doing the work without complaint. Mm. Appreciate the fact that you support me body and that you keep me going. And then I want you to move to those areas that may not feel so good. The areas in which there's some stress, some tension, maybe even injury. Oh, and I want you to realize that those areas have been protecting you. That stress, that tension is your body protecting you from physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual injury. It's a type of armor that you needed at a time in your life when you could not defend yourself. And I want you to thank your body. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for creating this armor, this tension, this place in my body that is always at the ready, protecting me from whatever situation was going on at the time. And I want you to know that that's no longer happening. There is no longer a need for that area of the body to be on high alert 24/7. It's time for a break. It's time to relax, to allow. We're safe. Those people aren't around right now. The situations aren't happening right now. It's time to release, relax, heal, and let go. And as your body is settling into that, settling into the idea that you can relax, that those past traumas are not here with you now. They're past, they're done, they're complete. As you begin that healing journey to allow those tensions to release, I want you to think about your center, your heart center, and breathe into that. And I want you to notice the boundaries around your heart, placed there for good reason, also a protection to keep you safe, to help you survive in an environment, in an existence, in an experience that needed that. And I want you to realize that no longer is going on. You've grown, you've learned, you've done lots of things to experience things. You have skills and tools you didn't have in that initial experience. The one that built the wall, the one that built the tension. You're stronger now. You're more capable. And you don't need those walls anymore. You don't need that protection. So I want you to slide behind that protection to see what it is that you are protecting. And only you can do that. You are the builder. You are the creator. And as you slide behind those walls, those boundaries, I want you to see your divine spark, the gift that the universe gave you at the moment of your breath, first breath. It's still shining. It may have been dimmed by all the layers of protection that have been placed around your heart, but it has never gone out. It is who you are. It is that bright light that shines from within you out into the world. Even through the boundaries, there are cracks, there are fissures, there are ways that the light shines through. In those moments of you being purely you, that light has not dimmed. And it is time to allow it to shine freely. You to imagine that your light is, as you give it attention, it is shining even brighter. Is it time? Is it time to come out and play? And you tell it, yes, yes, it's time. It's time to shine brightly. And as that conversation is happening, I want you to imagine the soles of your feet opening up and reaching out into the earth and inviting in the earth energy to come and play, to bring its creativity, to bring its life force, to bring its knowledge of how to bring things into reality. And as that energy moves up into your feet, into your ankles, up your legs, into your knees, up your thighs, into your hips, and filling your torso with this life giving creative force, this energy that holds all possibilities as sacred and true. And as it fills your torso and it gets to your shoulders and down your arms and going up your neck, it also connects with your divine spark and says, let's play, let's create, let's make this happen. You have a vision, you have a big dream for you. Let's make it happen. And as those two are connecting, your divine spark and the earth energy, I want you to imagine the top of your head opening up and reaching out into the universe and inviting in the energy of knowledge, of connection, of how things work. Bringing that energy down into your mind, behind your eyes. And as it does so, you start to see this most beautifully illuminated path. You see the twists and the turns, the hills and the valleys, the obstacles and the straightaways. And you smile. This is your path. Path to bring your big dream to life. You see the tools that you will gather along the way, the people who will come in and out, come in and stay, come in and teach a lesson. As you move along your pathway, and as that energy moves down between your ears, you hear the calling of your big dream. You hear the support of others, and anything that is crystal clear in your hearing is there for you to learn from, to be supported by, to encourage you to continue on this journey. And anything that is not supportive, anything that will hold you back, would keep you small, would keep you from being curious and exploring, all of that turns to white noise, indistinguishable. As you step foot on that path, the energy moves down into your throat, seeking its way behind the boundaries that you've placed or have been placed around your throat and your voice, keeping you small, keeping you silent, keeping you from telling your truth and allowing that voice to shine bright and become louder and confident, speaking your vision of what your life could be with confidence and clarity, compassion. And as that energy moves down and you take another step along your path, moves down into your arms, your shoulders, filling your torso with that big picture knowledge. It also connects with your heart center, with your divine spark, and reminds you that this is the gift that it gave you. You were chosen for this particular gift to shine through you. And as the three energies connect, the earth energy and creative force, the vision of your divine spark, and the knowledge of the universe, your divine spark shines even brighter, shining through all those cracks, making them bigger, taking down the blocks on the wall that need to come down because it's safe to do so now, and shining your light into every cell in your body. And from there, shining that light out in the world from every cell in your body to live your most authentic life, to step onto that path with clarity, determination, excitement, and curiosity, to make your big dream happen. Being willing to do the work, being willing to have the fun, being willing to face the emotions, and to heal along the way. My card for today is Spirals of Manifestation. Spirals of Manifestation. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be logical progression. You are in the midst of a spiral of manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when you have been when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plunk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view on the spiral of manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes, when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing it when you are seeing it. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You are a bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah to believe it so that you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that you have failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. Be in goodwill with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle also brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice the synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which, of course, it is. This oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you are just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate place and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Do not try, excuse me, try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember, too, that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the paths of others. You will meet each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great big creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You are included in that. Okay. Spirals of manifestation. Let's do the healing process. We're still connected. Mm, mm. Yeah, deep breath. And say, spirals of creation, spirals of light. You bring my manifestation to life. I trust in your wisdom and in your grace. Help me be wise and keep the faith. Mm. Repeat that as needed. You're working towards something. You're moving towards a new life, a new way of being. And that takes some work. some shedding off of what no longer is needed. And sometimes letting go of that can be hard because it's more than just stuff. It's belief structures, it's thought processes, it's past experiences, might even be people that you need to let go of and just allow them to be who they are as you move forward. They may not want to move forward with you. They may try and hook you. Take the hook out. Sounds easy. Sometimes it is easy, and sometimes it's not. Be willing to do the work. You are in this spiral of manifestation, and the spiral is moving up, not down. The spiral is things getting better, spiraling up. Enjoy the path. Have fun with it. Things are happening for you, not to you. What you want is a little closer than you think it is. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this morning musing. If you have been enjoying it, hit the like and subscribe button down there. Tick, 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 tick. And click on that link that's up there somewhere. The bell, that's the link, the bell, that will notify you when I go live, which I do each and every morning. And if you're interested, if you are wanting to learn a little bit more and dive deeper and find that big dream, maybe you're in that place where you're not really sure where it is, what it is, that you even have one. What? A dream? What's that? I don't have time for dreams. I gotta live my life, right? And it's like, oh, but this life kind of sucks. And, well, it doesn't suck, but it's good, but it doesn't like really this is it. So if you're in that kind of a space, or if you have a dream and you're just not sure how to move forward with it, I am having on Sunday, the 21st of September at 4 p.m. Eastern, a big dream wake up call. It is a free masterclass. Come join. The link is down below and get in touch with that dream. Learn how to move forward with it a little bit. But find out what that dream is. Find it, refine it, get it a really clear picture on what that is for you right now. It's only an hour, it's free, and I would love to help you get to the place where you are moving towards your authentic life, where you wake up in the morning happy, where you wake up in the morning excited. You wake up and you're like, oh, it's another day. I get to do this. I get to do this. Even if things are swirling and life is kind of in flux and you're like, whoa, you still get to wake up and go, yes, let's do this. Let's play today. I hope to see you there. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking this one step towards your big dream. Right? Keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I will see you tomorrow.